we are back. Santino pretty much went out like a light after we finished our last live stream, 166. And so I put him to bed, and I actually was able to get this very cool Dragon Ball Super superhero poster from my local movie theater because I went and saw the movie twice and asked for the poster because I liked it so much. Now, in our last live stream, which happened not too long ago, one of the viewers said, "Hey, Noel, can you play Doom?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." But, I didn't have like the newest version of Doom that he wanted to play. So I thought the version of Doom I should play was the version that is discussed in the greatest infomercial of all time, absolutely Rose Street. That is Doom on the Sega 32X, right? Because Doom is coming to video games. Sega 32X, that was a really good system. It just did not have the amount of software support that it needed in order to really fulfill its potential. But a lot of stuff on the Sega 32X, in terms of ports, in my opinion, were the best ports of the games. So, for example, console port of Mortal Kombat 2, you're not getting better than the Sega 32X. And I haven't spent a lot of time with Doom, but everything I've seen of it looks really nice. So, there you go. Doom is coming to video games right there. So, what she's meaning to say is we're moving off the computer and onto the console right now. So, right on, right on. I actually ended up making friends, not friends, but becoming a friendly online acquaintance with Wrestling with Gaming over his YouTube video about Absolutely Rose Street. Because, I guess, in his video, he was kind of like half bashing, half celebrating this infomercial. And I was like, no, no, no. Don't even like half bash it like for comedic irony. This thing is unironically one of the greatest things to ever hit television, and it's something I can just like watch over and over and over again. So without further ado, let's get down to playing some Doom on the Sega 32X and have some Absolutely Rose Street going on in the background because they were extremely proud of Doom on the Sega 32X because Doom had come to video games, had come to the 32X, and 32X was going to be the voice of a generation, the Woodstock of Generation X. And not those annoying members of Generation X that didn't appreciate how awesome the 80s were. The cool ones with their, backwards hats and baggy clothes and irreverent attitude. But really, really positive, good people deep down. Oh, of course they're going to carry on the line. Genesis is just too sweet. Mega Drive 2, I'm totally getting that when it comes out in Japan. The Mega Drive 2 Mini. All right. Oh, before we play Doom, let's watch, Christina Savage here, everyone's favorite Gen X beauty, receive a Navajo vision of the Sega 32X as she somehow hacks into Sega of America's computer system by simply sending an email. Because 90s computers are tricky.
We are interested in finding out about the new games you are working on. I cannot find you. Who are you? Where are you? Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Wow.
Juliet.
Using Shakespeare to pierce the heart of a cold-blooded video game executive. Crazy, crazy stuff. All right. Well, Doom has in fact come to the Sega 32X right here, so let's get down to it. I'm not particularly good at this game here, so We'll give it our best shot here. All right, let's grab our controller. Like so. All right, I want this as easy as possible here. I'm too young to die. Let's just center that just a little bit. Grab our seat. And as they say in Fighting Vipers, let the action begin. Dude, I have such a horrible sense of direction. Sega 32X doing well with these graphics here. Actually, I've heard the Jaguar is the best version of this game, but this game plays very smoothly, in my opinion. Get some ammo here. Totally know how to aim up there, so I'm just gonna zoom past that guy. There you go. I was listening to an interview with Dutch Mantel the other day saying how he thinks The Rock could become the president. I don't think he's wrong. But I don't know if The Rock wants to get blood on his hands, which I wouldn't recommend. So, I don't know. But I think he would be a good leader. Not so much because I think he's intelligent, but because he has shown his ability to suck up to liberals while at the same time being a pro wrestling icon, someone who understands the working class. So, I don't know. He's got one foot in Hollywood and one foot in the entertainment realm with the proletariat, so it's pretty good stuff. That would be the ingredients you need, and he's not a bad-looking dude, so shallow women will vote for him. I mean, the thing that hurt Trump the most is he's just ugly. No offense. I've never played, nor do I have much of a desire to play the port of this on the Super Nintendo, although it is damn impressive that they were able to get this working on the Super Nintendo. I mean, they got it working on calculators, so, you know. I've heard you can play Doom on a math calculator. I don't know how true that is, but... Ooh, armor. Alright, went in here. It's evidenced by that guy who I just shot. I also really liked Duke Nukem. I had fun playing that on the N64 with my friends. There we go. I don't know if it's just the easy setting on this or what, but I don't know. It's easy to play. It's good. Guess there's nowhere to go here but down. Very carefully, not following this green stuff, which doesn't look particularly nice. What is around me here? Where is that? There it is. What? Where? I mean, it's like hearing like drooling and chomping, so it's like assuming there was a bad guy near me. I'm just going around in circles here, which is very much the Noel thing to do. I already went down there. Alright, I already flipped that switch, so... There we go. Entering level 3. I don't know how many levels this... I don't know how many levels this has. I think I heard on the 32X they, like, axed the level that was in the computer version. But, I don't know. See, we got a shotgun. Or whatever this is, but... pretty sturdy. Sturdy piece of machinery over here. Anyone else want some of old Noel cannoli over here? There's something over here. Where are you, man? I can still hear like chewing. Unless this is like part of the remix or something. I got Timbaland, so he broke in the soundtrack to Doom, adding like weird chewing sounds. This armor here. Can I get that armor? Did I get it? No, let's just get this stuff up here. Dude, come on. I want the armor. Oh, whatever, screw it. Unless I have unless they're just not letting me get it, because I already have everything I need. But I already got all these guys. It was good to see a bad guy once you know you're on the right path. I don't know, this game's fun, but definitely more of a RPG fighting game, Sonic the Hedgehog platformer type, pro wrestling simulator. Although this weekend I definitely want to get some time in on Resident Evil 2. People have actually been asking me to draw stuff for them, which is nice. So I gotta draw. I had a request to draw like something for someone with breast cancer, and then someone wanted me to draw like the Incredible Hulk and She-Hulk and Wolverine all hanging out. So I gotta get on those things. Looks like I already went here. Yeah, there's nothing back there. Justin Wang was doing some first-person game live. I want to say it was last night. Kenny Lauderdale, I know, has been playing a lot of Ocarina of Time, which is a game that I've sadly never beaten, and I need to beat. But I know there's a demon up there shooting at me. There we go. Hi, fellas. Are you looking for the bad guys now? Where is it? Got a lot of ammo in this game. It's always nice. Is there already in here? assuming I can't, you know, like, aim. I just kind of have to have this in front of me. I'm sorry I have such a horrible sense of direction. This can't be entertaining to watch unless, you know, you just enjoy my soothing banter as I walk around in circles. I was talking to my students today about the importance of latitude and longitude and how it helps me find things, because if it wasn't for that, I would literally be lost going to the grocery store. Welcome to Toronto. Uh-oh. I see some guys over here. This might be the right path here. Hey, buddy. Where is it? Ooh, armor. Oh, that guy gets to walk on freaking lava or whatever the hell that is. Alright, well, judging by this trail of bad guys here, I'm assuming this is the way to go here. Come on. It's nice for the bad guys to put an exit sign here. There we go. Ooh, level 4. Also a good Team Revolution song. For this level, I'll probably just hit a save state. I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how well I'm doing at this game, which by good players' standards is probably terrible, but still, it's the principle of the thing. I'm on level 4, kind of know where I'm going. You know, it's good stuff. Ooh, that's cool. Where do I go? I shoot through these doors. Oh, is this the thing here? There we go. Where is he? Need some health here. I think I saw a first aid thing up here. Or not. I don't know. As evidenced by my bloody nose, I've either taken some shots to the face or I've Seeing an attractive woman in a Japanese anime. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. First aid. There we go. Something about like exploding barrels and things, you know. It's never fun when they hit you. Boom. What is this? Why are there like astronaut suits up here? Why are they making me see green? Seriously, why am I seeing green? I don't understand. Am I poisoned? Get out of there. Some first aid. I think I'm on probably the right path here. Darn it, I saw the exit up there. How do I get back there? At least I thought it was the exit. Alright. Over here? Pretty sure this music would like sync up to the theme song of Family Ties, which is a good thing. Man, I don't know how to get up there. Whoa. I don't want to be a sitting duck here for getting shot at from across the room. I know there's got to be a way to get over there. Apparently, it's not this. Nothing. This thing here. Looks like, do I need? So it looks like I need a card or something. I don't know where to find that. Is that it right there? I can like hear my neighbor's car radio outside. It's always an interesting experience. Hey, buddy. Whoa. Gonna go back up there. Sounds like he's listening to talk radio. When I would come home from my friend's house, his dad always used to play, that alien guy, Art Lindsay, or I can't remember his name. He was the guy that John Teeter called. It was Coast to Coast. He was talking about how there's like, you know, like aliens and time travelers and vampires and stuff. Reality is Washington is just much more scary than all of that. Alright, where are we at here? Come on, anything down here? Doesn't look like it. I'm just assuming anytime there's a monster, go in that direction. I think it's already up here. Oh, come on. I'm tired of being lost. But I won't give up. That's quitter talk. Although I might, I don't know. I mean, if this is just like enragingly boring for people to watch, I will turn it. Although I don't think anyone's watching right now, so I might as well just mill around and ramble incoherently. I don't really know the lore of Doom. Because there's like actual like humans in addition to like the weird brown Grimace from McDonald's demons. So I don't know if like those are people who like decided to join the dark side, or maybe they're like just people who went to hell and, you know, they're like got nothing better to do. Do I have the thing I need for this yet? Oh, come on, where's that stupid key card? Well, I don't know. I'll have to just look it up. Save state. No. Yeah, save state. Alright, well, we got our Doom in, so let's see what else we got here. Well, that was Doom, the 32X. Doom had come to video games, and it was amazing in 1995. Let me try some Knuckles Chaotix. NBA Jam, RBI Baseball. I never played Soul Star X. There's never much for, well, I like shmups, put it that way, but I'm not really one for flight simulators. I've heard that X-Men game is like really bad. Cosmic Carnage. I've heard mixed reviews. Let's play Knuckles Chaotix. This is a pretty game, but it's also a game with that rubber band mechanic that really, I think, disrupts the flow of the game. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's a beautiful game. Welcome to the next level in 32X World. color test? Whatever. Autosave. Ooh, Eggman's got all kinds of layers of shine on the 32X. Oh, Metal Sonic. A button to call your partner. Okay, I think I get this here. I don't know if I do or not. I just want to play. Dude, this... I really like this game aesthetically. I just wish they let it play like a regular Sonic game. Okay, so... Alright, now, you stay... Dude, alright. No, okay. Can I get you to go, like, over here? How do I have negative 29 rings? Ugh. This game is, like, so unintuitive. It's, like, beautiful and has amazing music and is part of an awesome franchise, and it's just not easy to play. Although I did skip the tutorial, so it's no one's fault but my own. Dude, okay, was that it? What did I hit that was making it say hold? There you go. There you go. Come on, almost got it. Wait, how come this one's not working? Oh, I gotta have Knuckles here. Hey, international channel. Well, I did play some Doom on the 32X by request. And now we are playing some Knuckles Chaotix, which is a game that I definitely... It's a game that I like, and I want to like more, but it's a game that does take some getting used to here. I don't know how long I'm going to be playing it. I was just on the 32X emulator, and I was like, what the hell. So, international channel, you done with work? Come on. So weird, because like you have to like hit the hold button here to kind of do things. I mean, I'm kind of getting the hang of it. I've heard good things about Sonic Frontiers, but I have no idea. Boss time? I'm glad you're done with work. Yes, 2 live streams in one day. Well, originally I was going to live stream after Santino went to bed, but he was like, Daddy, can we do a live stream? And I was like, well, you know, like, just do, we'll just do one, you know, like, do a shorter one and then wait till he goes to bed, and then we'll kind of do the international channel tapes and stuff, and, you know, have more ranting conversations about mature topics like politics and the serious stuff like professional wrestling. Which, by the way, like, I did a weblog on the Kenny Omega Young Bucks CM Punk fight, so if you haven't checked that out and you are bored, there's that. Originally I was like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, wrestling is always kind of doing its job, I guess, when you don't know what's real and what's fake, but apparently, I don't know. Originally I was hoping it was fake. I'm thinking it's real. The reason I think it's real is because, as I said in the live stream, not the live stream, in the weblog, the fight sounded really bad, so, you know, so for CM Punk, who doesn't know how to fight well, and the Young Bucks, who might not know how to fight at all, it sounds about right for it to devolve into you know, hair pulling and biting. Although I guess the guy who bit was Ace, Kenny Omega. His name was Ace Steel. And I don't know who he is, but they're like, oh, he's a Harley Race guy. So it's like, so Harley Race bit people? What does that mean? You think it's a work? I hope so. I mean, that would be great if it was. If it, you know, Disco Inferno and Conan have had some interesting takes on this, and well, interesting is not always a good thing either. Like Disco Inferno, who's always so, like, you know, I think paranoid about being, you know, made fun of. You know, he's like, oh, CM Punk, he's acting like a real alpha male. It's like, no, he's not. Like, you know, throwing a temper tantrum is not acting like an alpha male. You know, like, first of all, I find the people who talk about alpha males are not alpha males. Like, you're talking about alpha males, chances are you're not an alpha male. Like, so I don't know, but I think that, ooh, got it. All right. Now that we got it, I'll drink some coffee and rant about this. I'm going to save state this here. Okay, let's talk. Boo. Okay. So we got absolutely Rose Street going on in the background here. Okay, so like, all right. CM Punk's ranting. Okay. You think it's work. They would be sued for breach of contract if any of them leave right now. Yes, that is true. And none of them have left right now. And I'm hoping that, well, CM Punk is apparently, like, hurt, which is not good. Oh, there's a Wrestling with Gaming who, he gave me a nice reply to my video that I was was critical of this video, and he gave me a very nice reply afterward, and we were friends. And it wasn't like I wasn't like saying like fuck you, man. It was more just like you're being unfair to Absolutely Rose Street. He's like, no, man, you got it wrong. I love Absolutely Rose Street. So yeah, I don't want to get distracted. I want to talk about wrestling here, so I'm gonna hit back on this here. All right, so let's see. Punk is around the same age Hogan was when he was in WCW, and I think Hogan acted like less of a diva. But there's no question Hogan acted like less of a diva back then, and because Hulk Hogan was a smarter professional wrestler, he had more longevity. Like CM Punk is, I think CM Punk got hurt trying to fight the Young Bucks. Like I think that's a very real possibility. Is that he I don't know. I've never heard of a story of CM Punk winning a fight. Like all I've ever done is train. Okay, so like I'm not saying that. Like I'm not even saying like I could beat CM Punk. Although I don't know. I have a feeling that pretty much the people at the gym I train at could probably beat CM Punk. But I don't know. Like he. I think there's times when CM Punk can be a very very cool guy. And then I think there's other times where CM Punk can be deluded and self-centered. And I think now that CM Punk has UFC training and he's kind of gotten talked up by Jim Cornette, who just like hates the Elite. And they're like saying, oh, wouldn't it be great if CM Punk fought the Elite? So I think CM Punk's like, all right, I can do this. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know. And like, I mean, I do not like the quote unquote like wrestling media. So I understand like calling them out, but I mean calling them out the way that he did was entertaining, but at the same time it was kind of like, what are you talking about? Hey, Leo's here. You're honoring the bloodline. All right. I still haven't watched. I haven't watched WWE since Triple H took over. And ever all the WWE fans are drooling over it because it's like they liked NXT and Triple H is trying to make it more like NXT. I'm sorry if I'm not as lucid as I normally am. It's been kind of a long day. So anyway, CM Punk. So that press conference, like, where is he get like? For him to just start like ranting about Colt Cabana out of nowhere, I just thought was odd. Like, who is talking about Colt Cabana? Like, I get like months ago, your son looks like you but younger. All right, well, I am not your father, Leo, but you must have been a very very cute baby, a very cute 5-year-old to look like my son. And without glasses. No, yeah, hey, there's nothing wrong with glasses. Oh, check this out. I got a pair of glasses that my family hates. Hold on, you'll be amused by this. Sometimes people, they fly too close to the sun. And I'm all about that 90s aesthetic right here. So I, was going for the clout glasses, like the Kurt Cobain style. And then I pop these on, and my wife is like, no. And Santino's like, Daddy, just don't wear those anymore. So normally Santino's all about my style. I don't know, like I think if I grow out the stubble a little bit, we could kind of get these things working. Maybe on like more like kind of party occasions kind of thing. But or if I wanted to be like, Leonardo, if I ever like had a Halloween costume and wanted to do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing, this could also work. So, I don't know. But, it definitely is I don't know. It's a look. And International Channel is a fan. All right, yeah, okay. Well, then maybe we'll rock the clout glasses here. I had to wait a while for these too, so I'm a little annoyed because I think I see a little there's a little like asymmetry here in the lens here. I don't know if it's chipped. Leo says I'm making a fool of myself. Yeah, well, it's welcome to the channel. Well, how about we'll wear the clout glasses while I bitch about professional wrestling, and then we'll actually Hulk Hogan kind of wore glasses like these, and then Kevin Nash is like, take off your wife's glasses, and then like Hogan didn't clap back. You know what Hogan should have said? He's like, I'm taking fashion advice from some guy who wears freaking buttless chaps and frolics with Shawn Michaels or whatever. Like, what are those red leather tassels? Like, I mean, you overgrown spoon, which is what he ended up calling Kevin Nash. So that's good. Anyway, okay. Anyway, back to CM Punk. All right. So anyway, yes, you all take me very seriously when I wear these glasses. All right. So anywho, CM Punk. I don't know if I can wear these and not get distracted by them. So like for him to do this press conference and then just start like ranting about Colt Cabana out of nowhere, it didn't make any sense. Like I would have kind of hit the Hangman Page thing and kind of moved on and then try to make it more about the actual storyline. If this was real, or if this is real, that's what it should have been. If, as International Channel suspects it's a work, then what I think Disco Inferno said is right. They should have had Hangman Page come out like ASAP on Wednesday and just say to Tony Khan, it's like, do not fire that guy, because I want a piece of him. And then I don't know. The problem is that CM Punk is hurt because he's I don't know. International Channel said that he is Hulk Hogan's age and he is way more injury prone than Hulk Hogan. Your doctor said you lost 12 pounds and you have 1 week to get it up. Well, I would recommend getting a blender and having some really packed stuff. Like, I ended up putting on a lot of weight unintentionally during COVID because I wasn't eating a lot of junk food. I was eating stuff out of a blender. Like, I was like addicted to my blender. I was throwing like, apples and carrots and just like everything in it. And it turns out that like a lot of fruit has a lot of sugar in it. And so like, I mean, I probably packed on about like 20 pounds just not from necessarily just eating junk food, but just from drinking out of a blender all the time. So, really calorie packed stuff. I've gotten into running now because my wife has a treadmill downstairs. And that is, so like running and lifting weights is a way to kind of put on muscle. But I don't know. You could drink some Ensure too. That's a way to just drink a lot of, I guess, healthful, calorie heavy stuff. So anywho, back to CM Punk. I drink my coffee. Okay. Oh, I just thought it was coffee you had to get home. Wait, what did you say? I thought it was the coffee that you had to get every time when we learn at home. Yes, that is true. Well, so International Channel, Leo is one of my former students, and I had him for COVID learning. And a lot of the time when I would be doing my classes, I would just kind of like comedically run off the screen and grab a cup of coffee and come back. So, yeah. I also believe I ate shredded cheese over the sink during his class. So, yes, you were one of my best. Very good. And it's always good to have a student you can talk about pro wrestling with. So, anywho, so I don't know. On the one hand, I find it kind of entertaining that CM Punk like kind of went and like told off like the dirt sheets. But on the other hand, it had nothing to do with anything, and he came off as kind of whiny. And this is the deal, okay? I don't criticize CM Punk for losing badly in the UFC. I criticize CM Punk for having an ego because, you know, to fight a match and lose, or to fight and lose, is not necessarily a bad thing. Losing is how you get better, right? You know, like, you go, you train, you have a bad session, you realize, like, hey, I did these things wrong. You know, did you know that Queen Elizabeth died? Yes, I did. I did know that Queen Elizabeth died. It's very sad. So now we have King Charles. Yeah. He's King Charles III. Right on. And Queen Camilla. That's a weird name. So a lot of people who like Diana hate her. So my mom included, but it's whatever, you know. So like, but the thing is, like, okay, so like, to fight in the UFC and lose, there's no shame in that, man, you know. However, for the amount of time he put into training to look that bad is not great. But still, doesn't matter, man. You know, everyone's got different skill levels. He took a shot. He was given a shot, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Um, but you know, to get your ass kicked that bad and have an ego, you know, and like try to act like you're, you know, king of the hill or king shit or whatever, and just kind of be condescending to people and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, man. I understand if he feels disrespected or something like that, but that's kind of when you, I don't know. I would go to the guy backstage, or, you know, I wouldn't just like pop it out on the air kind of thing, you know, just randomly, because that, like, I think AEW should turn this into an angle, but it seems, I don't know. It seems like it's less and less of an angle the less these guys are on TV. So, you know, it's a fine line between being unpredictable, and so it's like, obviously if it was an angle, it'd be on TV like the next day and blah blah blah. So you do want to add like spontaneity and anticipation, but you don't want to wait so long that the moment passes and you lose your opportunity. That's what happened with Bret Hart when he was in WCW. Like, everyone was like psyched about Bret Hart coming to WCW, and then they just waited too long to really have him blow up. And then Goldberg like kicked him in the head and ended his career. The end, which was, you know, horrible. But it was still better than what WWE did to Sting. You know, like, I mean, at least Bret Hart had a good upper mid card run and got the belt, got the heavyweight strap. You know, Sting was just like 2 losses and a career ending injury from Seth Rollins. So I don't know, but so yeah, international. So international channel. What specifically about this makes you think that this is a work? The whole CM Punk thing. Because apparently they're all suspended. I mean, if there is actual legal stuff going on, then it's possible that, you know, they can't really develop it into a story until all the investigation stuff is done. So I don't know. Who knows? It's interesting. And I mean, and it's a lot of people are saying like it's more interesting than the wrestling itself. I mean, it is. I mean, we're at a point now where like the backstage stuff is more interesting than the creative. And that's not to say that the creative isn't good. It's just saying that you've kind of hit on something here. Like, I absolutely, Wednesday night after the All Out, it just seems too incoherent. Well, see, but the thing is, the incoherent thing makes me think it makes me think it's a shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, unless the writing is just really bad. So I don't know. You know, it would. This is another thing. I find Hangman Page boring. However, this whole situation has made me kind of interested in Hangman Page. Like, hey, what's Hangman Page? It's like CM Punk called out like Hangman Page. So is he gonna like get a response, get some attention, get that kind of thing? And I don't know, man. I haven't like I haven't like they should give him a mic or something like that. But again, if it's real and there's a criminal investigation going on, they can't really do that. I've kind of rambled a lot, so you probably don't want to hear me talk about this anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I think some of my lack of coherence is coming from the fact that I'm wearing these glasses. Because I'm looking at myself wearing these glasses, and on the one hand I'm liking them, and on the other hand it's like, I know it's a little odd, so I don't know though. So it's right, it's right. So I don't know. Well, we could do a segment where like I wear these glasses and like talk about wrestling, and then we go to something else. So I don't know, but I'm not buying the negativity surrounding AEW that's been reported in the dirt sheets. Yeah, I honestly think, and I talked about this in one of my videos, is I think it's highly possible that the dirt sheets and AEW are working together, because people look to the dirt sheets as a source of truth. And if the dirt sheets are lying to them to work with the company, then it works to the advantage of the company, right? So, I mean, I use the example of the Hunter Biden laptop in one of my weblogs, where it's like, look, it's not beyond the media to basically like lie and collude with power structures that they're sympathetic with, right, to achieve a goal that they think is just. And in the case of the pro wrestling situation, the goal would be to revitalize the industry because it's become so stale and boring. But then the flip side of that is, are they really that smart? Because I don't know if they are. I mean, they're probably not. Um, I don't know. It's interesting, and the uniqueness of the situation makes me want to hear more about the situation. Like, I'm going on YouTube and Googling this shit every day. Like, I'm listening to Dave Meltzer every day. I'm listening to anyone who from in the wrestling industry who has anything to say about it. So AEW, I think, would be smart to try to do something with this creatively. Um, I just don't know what, because CM Punk is so frail, and I'm not trying to be like a like someone who like craps on him when he's down, but it's like, dude, every time you have a big match, you get hurt and go out for a year. Like you. I'm not saying like fire someone because they get injured, but it's just like that's not sustainable. You can't just keep doing these like massive storylines where you crown him champion and then he has a meltdown and injures himself every time, like, so I don't know. So Leo, you're not a fan of these ones here, not doing it for you. Prefer the red. I like these ones though. These ones. This is definitely a pair of glasses I feel comfortable in. So after Triple H took over, all of a sudden AEW's a sinking ship. How's that? It's not. Like, I think a lot of that is the WWE fans. Like, WWE fans are particularly vitriolic, I guess you could say. I mean, and it's true that a lot of negativity goes on WWE, but WWE fans are very, like, the core base is very loyal and very angry against things that challenge WWE's supremacy. And so whenever they have like a silver lining, like I remember like Aaron Rift at NoDQ.com. I actually got into a fight with him online, like, because he would just like shit on TNA all the time. And I was just like, dude, you're a freaking hack, blah, blah. Like, I just kind of like went at him because I was just tired of him like shitting on TNA. And then he kind of like clapped back at me and he's just like, well, I shouldn't even be responding to you, or like, I don't even know. But like, I remember when Nexus, he was a clearly a WWF fan, or WWE fan. I remember when Nexus came in with like Wade Barrett and Bryan Danielson and stuff like that. He was just acting like it was the second coming, dude. It was just like, So it's like now that WWE has been so bad that they have driven me off from watching weekly wrestling. I used to watch Raw every week, all the time, and I can't tell you the last time I watched Raw. I don't know. I mean, I literally cannot tell you the last time I watched Raw. So it got so bad that I just kind of was like, and I'm not like, if you watch Raw, like that's cool. If I'm hanging out with friends and a friend wants to put Raw on, I will watch it. If I'm out at a sports bar or something and Raw is on TV, I will pay attention to it. But it is just not a show that I have any interest in turning on because, like, I don't find any of the wrestlers to be someone I aspire to be or identify with. and and I just think it's just so overproduced and the stories are boring. Like so that's just why I stopped watching. It just got to the point where it's like, okay, Elias is in the middle of the ring with a guitar wearing a blouse and he's just kind of, going on with the fans and it's just kind of like, where is this going? And then you have like just, I don't know, Roman Reigns winning all the time. And it's just like I don't care. Like so yeah, I don't know. But now that Triple H is in charge and everyone always, as bad as WWE got, everyone was always like, well, NXT is good. NXT is good. And I tried to watch some NXT and I couldn't really get into it. But now that Triple H is bringing back the NXT guys that Vince McMahon fired, now all of a sudden people are getting excited again, and more power to you. Like, I'm just saying, like, I don't think that I don't know. I'm not there. I'm just a fan. But I don't think that I don't think that NXT or anything like NXT is going to overcome AEW. I don't think AEW is going to overtake WWE because WWE has become, at least in terms of our recent past and foreseeable future, the pro wrestling brand. And anything else is going to be like, oh, pro wrestling, like WWE. Like, it's not like, I mean, there's not a lot of people who even know what AEW is. I mean, they might kind of know. Like, my friend's girlfriend came over for an AEW pay-per-view. Like, they all, like, a bunch of my, buddies came over, and some of them brought their girls, and, like, the one, like, Samantha was like, I didn't know there was wrestling besides WWE. So it's like, AEW is not going to become the standard. Like WCW for a brief period was like the standard. But I don't think that like NXT could not beat AEW. I mean, AEW just produced a superior product. Now, one of the criticisms that AEW is getting is that it's going too much into random indie matches. Like, I remember like Conan was like really complaining about all the Wheeler Yuta stuff, like, and like I don't know, like some of the like gimmicks and stuff in AEW, some of them are like phenomenal, and then other stuff is like stupid. Like I really don't like the Acclaimed, and it's just like the whole like people like acting like it's cool that they scream "Scissor me, daddy ass," like. I'm not like screaming, and if you swing this way, it's fine. Like I don't care, but it's like I don't think it's cool to like scream "Scissor me, daddy ass." It's like you sound like a gay guy. Like, and I want wrestling to be a like fun macho space. Like obviously there's like performance and self-expression in wrestling, and that's what gets you over if you do it in a way that's like brilliant enough and where a lot of fans respect you for the quality of your performance. But it's having a lot of indie matches and then all of a sudden they're acting like screaming like "Scissor me daddy ass" is like that's money right there. That's money. It's like, no, I'm not like, who would wear that on a shirt? Like what? Like, I don't know, man. Um, I mean, Kenny Omega is my favorite wrestler, and like, I mean, he did the whole Golden Lovers gimmick or whatever, and it's like I don't care about I don't care, man. Kenny Omega's like cool as hell, and apparently he was like going out with Riho too. So she's that why Riho is not like being pushed is another mystery to me in AEW because Riho was really fun to watch wrestle. Tony Storm is good looking though, and she's got kind of a cool vibe. I don't know. I'm rambling all over the place, but I find AEW to be still be the superior product. Like it's not like when I watch AEW, it's stale and monotonous. It's entertaining and there's good matches. Um, and I like the brand and I like the vibe. Um, and I wish they would do something creatively with all this drama. But at the same time, I also think CM Punk is kind of he I don't know he's just coming off as like really immature and has fallen back into the old habit of buying his own hype, which is what got him his ass handed to him. So I don't know. But what to answer your question, International Channel, that I've freaking rambled about this for, 35 minutes, and I blame the blue glasses for it, by the way, for my lack of being concise. Um, I think if it was real, I'm sorry. I think if it was a work, the backstage fight would have sounded a lot better. Like by all accounts, the fight sounded pretty bad. Like CM Punk threw a punch, and then CM Punk threw a punch, and then the situation devolved into biting and hair pulling. Like what? Someone threw a chair, and then that's when the biting and hair pulling started, and it's like, dude, I mean, this is not a kind of way you would describe like a cool backstage fight. Like for example, like Bret Hart knocking out Vince McMahon, that's like that's cool, because like that's something, someone who knows how to fight would do. But CM Punk throwing a punch, injuring himself for 8 months, and then his friend starts biting Kenny Omega and pulling his hair while Kenny Omega's holding a dog. It's like I guess Kenny Omega is trying to like help a dog escape this like fight with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, and or not Kenny Omega, CM Punk, and so like I don't know if he went to go move the dog, and then this guy's like, "You bitch," like I don't know. Like my friend's dad, we were like laughing. It sounded like a cat fight at a local bar. So I don't know. You would love to see Shane McMahon show up on AEW out of nowhere. I would like Shane McMahon as a member of AEW. I do not want AEW going under the WWE umbrella because they would just it would not be good, dude. Like I mean, it wouldn't be good. Um, I think this is another thing that bothers me about criticism of AEW. When TNA had Hulk and they were good. I mean, the TNA was good before Hulk too, for sure. But when TNA was getting its highest ratings with Hulk Hogan, a lot of people were complaining that they didn't like the product anymore because it's like, oh, this is like WWE light. It's too much like WWE. You have to be distinct from WWE. Well, AEW is doing that. They're like creating a very distinct vibe that contrasts to WWE. It's very much more like WCW with the long matches, the lucha libre, that kind of stuff. So that's kind of a breath of fresh air. However, a lot of the criticism that AEW is getting is like, well, you need to be formatted more like WWE. WWE knows how to format, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, what is it? Is TNA bad for trying to be too much like WWE? Or is AEW bad for trying to be more, Raw, pardon the pun? The irony of Raw being a show that is like the most overproduced thing that it makes you nauseous is hilarious. So, I don't know, word games and whatnot. Well, how long have I been talking? What time is it right now? It's after 12. What should we do right now? Should probably play another game. You know what we could do, just for shits and giggles. Santino had me download Fortnite. So, and I don't hate it. I don't love it. Like, I much prefer fighting games than Sonic. Like, it's not even close. The thing that bothers me about Fortnite is it's just so obviously a money pit. Like, it's so freaking stupid. Like, like just like it won't even let you like just it's in the whole system is just geared toward, hey, Nintendo 70. The whole system is just geared toward you obsessively purchasing things to level up and just, buying things impulsively because you're afraid they'll go away. So it's just not a good mentality. I want to see you play to see how you react. Yeah, okay, let's do it. I was playing it last night, and I was chainsawing a wolf. The wolf beat me. It's like, how the hell am I chainsawing a wolf and then I lose? The other thing that bothers me about that is that I don't like the fact that like you lose your stuff. Like I get it. I guess it's like a battle royale thing, but like I don't know. I like a video game where it's like you lose and then you kind of come back and try again and you lose and come back and try again and beat it. Like that's a good video game formula. That's a good pedagogical formula. That's what I use with my students. I tell my students, I don't care how many times you fail that test, retake it until you pass it. I'm serious, and I will give them 100 for it. I don't care. Like I treat school like it's a video game. You try the level until you beat the level. Right there. Okay, fine. Let's play some Fortnite. I have a Fortnite Xbox One, so I do. The Xbox One I bought was a Fortnite model, so not only because that was the one they had in stock, so I went for it. And just to be interesting, we're gonna play Fortnite on a CRT monitor, so there's that. I spent freaking. Oh, the other thing that like really pisses me off too is they had some like Dragon Ball promotion, and like my students were like, "Oh yeah, they don't have that anymore." It's like, what the freak, man? Like, this is not. This is not how you get fans. Okay. All right. Let's swap our HDMI. Nintendo 70, how you doing, my friend? It is Knuckles Chaotix. I was playing Knuckles Chaotix. I beat the first level and had some fun. I played Doom because one of my viewers on the previous live stream, so I did a live stream with Santino, where we played Toad's Treasure Hunter and Capcom versus SNK2, and that was like, a lot of fun. And we beat Capcom versus SNK2. So doing okay. That's good to hear, man. So Santino got tired. I put him to bed. Came back. Oh, I want to show you guys this because I just showed it briefly, but I have a friend that works at the movie theater, and I actually have a couple friends that work at the movie theater, so they know I'm like Cortland's biggest Dragon Ball fan. So they were like, Noel, you got to get like we're gonna make sure you get the poster, and so I got the poster to what is now my favorite Dragon Ball movie. Ken is back. As Ken would have to be back in Street Fighter 6. I don't like the fact that they went with the like let's turn Ken into a hobo thing, but apparently they went for that. I don't know. So like I don't like the idea of like Eliza divorcing Ken. Like that's dumb, Ken is always supposed to be like the positive embodiment of wealthy America. I mean, I guess if you want to have Ken reflect America's decline, but then what fun? That's not like fun, like it's supposed to be like Ryu's the cool Japanese guy, Ken's the cool American guy, and they're two sides of the same coin. Like that's the trope. So, but to have like I don't know, Ken be like I don't know, Milhouse's dad on steroids, like I don't know. whatever, you know. So okay. Whoa. I just got paid, so I tomorrow have to go to the video game store and pick up my pre-order of Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection, which I have long been waiting to play. I love Shredder's Revenge. Or Terry Bogard, yes. Well, Terry just had the bomber jacket, you know, like, so he had a new look, and it was different, but it wasn't like depressing, you know, like. I mean, unless they want to have like Street Fighter take place in an apocalyptic future, you know. Where's my Xbox controller? I like legitimately had it in my hand 5 seconds ago, and now I don't know where it is. All right. I swear, if one of you guys stole my controller through the phone, I'm gonna not be happy. I'm gonna go off on you like CM Punk at a press scrum right here. I love that, like, Dave Meltzer. I found my controller. Oh, you know what? We're gonna take a field trip to the kitchen because I got to put new batteries in this controller. I love the fact that, like, Dave Meltzer was like, oh yeah, and what difference does it make if Colt Cabana shares a bank account with his mom? What does that have to do with anything? It's like, so Dave Meltzer shares a bank account with his mom, I'm assuming. There's nothing wrong with sharing a bank account with your mom. I'm not saying, I am all for cross-generational, you know, stuff, and parents and children helping each other, because that's a dynamic that I have with my mom, and my stepdad, and that, like, we all help each other out. I just think that it's funny that Dave Meltzer seemed to be getting like really defensive about that. like there are plenty of wrestling journalist alpha males that share bank accounts with their mom. Okay, he didn't say that, but he practically did. All right, where's my batteries here? I need batteries for my Xbox controller. I think I might have put them up because I didn't want Serafina to eat them. Dude, what the freak, man? Here they are. Okay. I think I saw you talk about Sean and Akuma. What you saying? Can you imagine they back? Did they bring back Sean and Akuma? You're in Germany and you have a flight to catch. What are you doing in Germany? Wait, whoa. Wait, Sean snagged Eliza? Was that was that like Eliza cheated on Ken with Sean? Is that like canon? Is that what happened? Or are you just screwing around? You're on vacation. You're just wondering, are you in the east or west part of Germany? In the old GDR. My friend, when he went to Germany, it was really funny. They would have like phony chunks of the Berlin Wall that they would put on postcards, and it was just like they were just like cinder blocks, you know. It had nothing to do with the Berlin Wall. You're on a river cruise, cool, man. Do you have family over there, or were you just like, or was it like it's the thing where it's like, hey, Germany, I got an opportunity, I'm going. That's super cool. I actually prefer the Xbox controller having batteries because my PS4 controllers, they don't charge right, man. Like, and I find it very annoying. I'm actually using wired controllers on my PS4 because I have a hard time getting a charge on the micro USB ports. All right, new batteries. All right, that one, and some devices, they make it so that you put plus on both sides, but this is still pretty old school, so. Whoa, there's a Garo too? What? Are you serious? Like, I'm assuming it's 3D, but that's really interesting. Are you talking like a Mark of the Wolves sequel or a Fatal Fury sequel? I gotta get more in the loop with my video game news. All right. Lord help us. Here we go. I like the artwork on this game, though. I like the colors. I like the vibe. You know, I would like to look a little more anime-ish, but you know, I like the aesthetic of the game is cool. But all this freaking like, you know, buy this, buy that bullshit, like, you know, I had a student one time who I don't know if he was serious or not, but he pretty much said he spent like $700 on his mom's credit card. You know. I mean, to be fair, I spent $400 on my mom's phone bill calling the WCW hotline. I was so close to winning that T-shirt, you know, but I second guessed myself when I said Ric Flair won the heavyweight title 11 times instead of 12 times. And you know why I did that? Because Bobby Heenan misspoke on an episode of Saturday Night, and well, there you go. Hopefully my streaming is not slowing down the internet here. The internet in parts of my house gets a little wonky. I should get a separate modem in here. I bought the battle pass or whatever so I could try to get that Darth Vader skin, but apparently I have to level up or some bullshit, so I don't really care about being Indiana Jones. I guess I can claim some stuff here. Alright, let's just play. Kind of like the idea of playing Fortnite on a high-quality Trinitron CRT monitor. Ooh, they're bringing back Last Blade. Very interesting. Is it going to be called Last Blade 3? I really wish SNK or Capcom would do the style of gaming, like the aesthetic of Dragon Ball Fighters, where it's, you know, it looks like an anime, but it, well, and you know, with movies like Dragon Ball Superhero now, it's increasingly, some anime does look like cell animation, you know. Alright, let's see how this goes here. People are talking something about thanking a bus driver. I don't know. I'm just gonna jump. Whee! I'm falling on the ground. My sexy red leggings or whatever. I think the pants Ned Flanders wore when he was making Homer uncomfortable. Stupid sexy Flanders. I could play the Friday Night Funkin' Pac-Man game. That's a good one. If we're playing current games that are kind of popular in the good old U.S. of A. Alright, well I landed in the water, that's new. I'm not good at building things. Oh wait, can I drive this? Alright, let me just hop in here. Wait, drive. Okay. I mean, you know, like, the idea, I mean, the controls aren't bad. And I like the colorful... I like the color palette of the game. Some of the character designs are cool. There's a guy in there. Fight him. Someone's shooting at me. Can I get out of this car here? I should probably get out of the car. Yeah, someone's definitely shooting at me. It's kind of like... Can I run people over with this thing? One thing I don't like about this game, though, is I don't know how to, like, build on the fly to get protection. Like, Smash Brothers is much more, like, intuitive with its shield game here. Well, then my car exploded. Okay, good deal. Good times. I should probably get away from that thing before it blows up. Can I get a gun or something here? Build. No. No, I don't want to build. Stop. Oh, wait. Is that how you build? Okay, how do I get those stairs to stay, though? B? No. Whatever. There's 50 players remaining. Okay, RT is to build. Alright, how do I get the... Confirm. Wait. Okay, so I built a wall. Trump would be happy. Well, Biden, too, at this point. I don't know. So, I don't know. Alright, can I get my pickaxe back? How do I get my pickaxe back? Okay. So I'm just hiding behind this wall here. Alright. Does Fortnite have a campaign mode? I have no idea. I think they just do like random battle royals and like basically get you to buy shit. But I'm not spending any more money on this game. I spent $20 on this thing last night and hello. Uh, I spent $20 on this thing last night, and because I wanted to like be Darth Vader or Gohan or something, and I just got this sassy leggings girl. What is going on? Why am I flying? I like the idea of like survival, like just running around and trying to survive and finding stuff. Like that's cool. And the game is like I said, it's pretty. I would like it more if it looked like more anime aesthetic, but it's got some of that vibe. Um, I just don't. I don't have the mechanics. There you go. I don't have the mechanics of the game down though. I'm honestly, I'm just like avoiding people and trying to find weapons. I was definitely being shot at when I was in that car, but the car protected me. Because I guess like I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. The point of the game is to fight and protect yourself. You know, reboot squad members. Yeah, I don't know. I want to play more Final Fantasy 15. Um, I got a chunk of the way through that on the Xbox. Honestly, like I play my Xbox One more than my PS4, and that's just because I don't know. My I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I probably because my PS4 controllers are always acting wonky, you know, and my Xbox is just kind of like right there. I mean, it would be nice to if Sony made enough PS5s. That would be a thing. I mean, my friend who's like kind of a Sony fan was like, "You gotta understand COVID, man," and I was like, "All right, whatever," but Nintendo's got their shit out, you know. Like, I don't. There's not. I don't see a whole lot of shortages with Xbox. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but like, I go to GameStop, I can find an Xbox Series S. I can't find a PS5, so. Swimming in the water. Someone wants some of me. Dude, I don't have a weapon, dude. I just got my freaking pickaxe here. Dude! Darn it. Well, I've been surviving a lot longer than normal, so that's good. 25 players remaining. Alright. Can I get some HP or something, please? Like, please? Because I'm not, like, fighting people. I mean, I'm just, like... Normally with, like, video games, I'm very, oh, man. What got me? Oh, a shark? What the freak, man? I didn't even see that shark over there. Um... Normally with, you know, video games, I'm more aggressive, but, you know, I'm just hiding, you know? I just, you know, I just want to be Dragon Ball people. And how can I be Ryu? Is there like a Ryu skin or like a Guile skin or something? I remember like, people were complaining that the Guile skin looked kind of wonky. I didn't think it looked bad. I think it's like Guile, Chun-Li, and Ryu. Alright. I mean, this girl's like... She's, I mean, she's pretty, you know, so there's that. Oh, there's Vegeta. I want to be Vegeta. Come on. Alright, so I placed 24th that time. I mean, I could see how this game chews up time, though, because, you know, if you know what you're doing and you're running around, it is fun. And it's a game, like, I'm just, you know, like, as someone who likes more, like, one-player games and stuff like that, I mean, it's a game you can just kind of find and relax and chill. I have, like, zero desire to hop on a headset and listen to people bitch at me about things. Like, I'm, you know, not interested in that. Like, I play video games for fun. I don't, like, play video games to, you know, try to act like it's like, you know, yeah, better than you. I need a gun. You know what's really weird? Freaking, I haven't played this at all. Apex Legends downloaded on my PS4, and I did not download that game. Like, I just opened up my PS4 one day, and Apex Legends was there, and I was like, what? And I haven't played, I've never played that game. Like, you know, zip up, sure. Ooh, that was cool. Ooh, it's Principal Skinner's kitchen right now. For some steamed hams. I should probably not stand around in a survival battle royale situation here. I see a diner down there. Maybe there's like weapons in there or something. Although I do see people are in the area. Can I, like, fight people with my pickaxe? Like, I'm assuming I can. Okay, good. I think I, like, kind of... I think I'm kind of, like, getting the hang of, like, building a fort for myself. Hence the name Fortnite. Okay, build it. Alright, good deal. Alright. Okay. Well, did I just screw myself? It says Eye of the Storm is shrinking. I'm allergic to multiplayers. Yeah, I like to just chill by myself, man. Like, I mean, I'm like not opposed to, you know. Oh, I can just jump out of that. That's cool. Can I jump back in? Oh yeah, cool. There we go. I probably shouldn't have done that because someone saw me do that. And then people like waiting for me outside. The Dorminate. Oh shit! All right, bye, bye, bye. Hi. Do 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 do. Wee. Can I get like a gun or something here? Looks like Fortnite hasn't repulsed the male gaze, so that's good. I mean, this isn't like Dead or Alive quality, but still, you know. I mean, I gotta say, I'm not. I mean, this is enjoyable. I'm not disliking it. It should look more like an anime, though. So that would make this better. But it still looks pretty, and the survival aspect is pretty fun. And I think I hear a wolf. Yep. Fuck off. Burn it. Darn it. Freaking went down to a wolf last night. I was like messing around with this last night, and I had a freaking. Told you, I was like mad because I had like a chainsaw, and the freaking wolf beat me. Even though I kept like hitting the wolf with the chainsaw, and its HP was going down. How many, like, how do I keep track of, like, how many players are left? What is this? Is this a problem here? Oh, shit. I'm in the storm. And there's a wolf. Great. I'm gonna lose this from being in the storm. I'm gonna lose. I can't get out, dude. I'm going as fast as I can. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't know. 35 out of I don't know what. So that's a thing. Knuckles Chaotix then rant about wrestling is... Okay, what's been playing for the last 105 minutes? Damn, Noel, I didn't even get a notification. So I am playing Fortnite. Knuckles... Yo, yeah, okay. So, this is what happened. Yes, yeah, okay. So, okay. Let's go home here. So, hi, Arrow. I'm very happy to see you. Yes, it has been the usual. We played Knuckles Chaotix, and then ranted about professional wrestling. And then we started playing some Fortnite, which is a game that I recently got on the Xbox because Santino's like, well, you know, he's like, he wanted to play Fortnite. So I was like, all right, you know, I'm like, I'm not opposed to playing some Fortnite. And I have kind of gotten a little into it. You know, it's definitely not of the beauty of like a Japanese video game, but it does definitely have its, you know, it's fun, you know, it's like it's a fun game. I'm kind of getting it, you know, but the thing that bothers me most about it is like just the money pit aspect of the game. Yeah, But yeah, so what we it well actually before I played Knuckles Chaotix, I played Doom on the Sega 32X via emulator because I actually streamed with Santino. So this is like live stream 167. I actually did like 166 with Santino, and we played. Ooh, you got a 17-inch CRT monitor and ran out of stuff to mess around on it. So now you can play some in Fort. So is it like a computer monitor or a PVM? That's really cool. You can play stuff at 240p. Very good. Um, the live stream 166, I did Toad's Treasure Hunter on the Switch, and we beat Capcom versus SNK 2. And then when I was playing Capcom versus SNK 2, one of my students came on and said, "Hey, can you play Doom?" Standard VGA monitor. Those are really good though. And what I would recommend doing is, I'll show you. You can get I mean, well, I do like I'm playing my Xbox One on a VGA monitor. Um, you can get what I have Gohan standing on over here. These aren't that expensive. I mean, you can find other equivalents, other versions of these. These cost about like $30. They got SCART in the front, HDMI inputs as well, and you can kind of just mess with the ratio on them and stuff like that. So that's like SCART to HDMI, and then what you can do is you can get like an HDMI to a VGA converter, and you can play a variety of stuff. Or you can just get another good. You could get a good VGA to HDMI converter that's got some options too. But and also like stuff that's just like straight outputs VGA, like Dreamcast and stuff like that. That's gonna look slick on your VGA monitor. So VGA monitors are really good because they're not as rare as video monitors. It can't take 15 kilohertz frequencies without converters, but it's you've got adapters. Yeah, because you are a man of culture. Oh, for sure. You've seen how Dreamcast looks. Yeah, Dreamcast looks freaking insane on a VGA monitor. I love this VGA monitor. This is the one I wanted to buy, and then I had to do car repairs, and I thought I was not going to be able to get it, and then on a fluke, I went to go to a recycling center to throw out some stuff, and someone was literally dropping the exact monitor I was willing to pay $600 for on eBay, and I got it for free. So, the Lord works in mysterious ways. You're never going back to composite. Yeah, if you do go back to composite, may I recommend the Amdec Color 1. This thing is a freaking beast, bro. This makes composite look beautiful. So composite definitely has its charm, but obviously like your SCARTs and your VGAs, those are going to be like really good. But if you do have composite, this is, in my opinion, like the monitor you want to play composite on. A good video monitor too is going to have nice composite. So, like the JVC over there has got some nice composite as well. So the Commodore does not have good composite. You get a lot of jail bars, but the S video on this thing is like equivalent to SCART pretty much. So yeah, for Dreamcast, not all games are going to be VGA, so you're going to want to have an S video or a SCART option for it because, like games like Plasma Sword and like I think Garo, Mark of the Wolves, and maybe KOF 99. Like there are some really good games on Dreamcast that don't do the VGA. Most do, but yeah. I mean, how about we'll do one more Fortnite game and then we'll we'll do some VGA on the Dreamcast. We'll kind of we'll honor Arrow's new purchase by playing some stuff via VGA. But yeah, this is a VGA monitor running my Xbox One on it, and I think it looks damn good. So, and I mean, and one of the reasons I like it because I've been playing a lot of Sonic Origins on here, and for those like retro games like Shredder's Revenge, looks great. So, but also, like these newer consoles are designed to be played on like 4K TVs. So, so they're, it just depends. Like, the reason I basically have it on this monitor is I don't even know why. I think Santino was playing Switch on the big TV, and I was just like, all right, I was playing on this, put it on this monitor because I like it a lot. So, okay, back to Night Fort here. Why am I in here? Can I use this Darth Vader skin yet? I don't think I can. Whatever, I don't care. Alright, let's just play. Like your 8-bit stuff is gonna look good on composite. I mean, some of your 8-bit stuff is going to look good on RF. But obviously you want, you want as close to RGB as you can get. But some of those 80s monitors, like the Amdek Color 1 and the Commodore 64 1084S, I mean, they basically turn, they turn, composite in this video into stuff that's can be right up there with RGB. Can I like chop up this ship here? Alright, here we go. I'm chopping down this giant pole, and now I'm going through the ground. I'm like someone looking for their comic books. Where's my issue of Hulk 181? It's like a very special episode of Family Ties, like the one where like Alex took speed so he could like do good on his college exams, and he started like painting his room. So like, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm pretty sure like I know people who like have done drugs and then thought to themselves, I want to take apart my car. Man, feel great. This is a great time for home repair. I'm gonna take a pickaxe to my kitchen floor. There's definitely people around here. Ooh, is that a gun finally? Dude, I need to get out of the freaking water. Alright. Please and thank. Alright, axe. Axe. Good. I want a gun. Hey, look at me building on the fly. I can kind of see like what all the hype is about here. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I'm like Iceman. Building my sidewalk. Yeah. Okay. And I'm falling here. I'm out of... What? Oh, did I just like... Can you do that? Can you just like die from height? So I guess that's a thing. You can't just like make a sidewalk, like fly up, and then like if you fall down from too high a distance, you just die. Like, why didn't my like glider kick in? All right, one more game than Marvel vs. Capcom or something on the Dreamcast. I don't know though. We could play some Genshin Impact. It's pretty much this, but like a lot slower with fewer people and anime girls in bikinis, which actually sounds like, you know, fantastic. So, uh, I mean, the gameplay's definitely not as smooth. So. Can I get a gun, please? I mean, the best idea is like driving around in a car. I mean, put it this way. I could see someone wanting to play this as just like a quick pick up and play relax game. I can definitely see this game having that appeal. However, I can also see someone who's less disciplined being like, you know, I want to play this, and then it's like 5 in the morning, and, you know, where did the time go? I'm in these shifty shafts right here. Ooh, a house. This probably has something in it I can use. Can I, like, move, please? Or is my thing glitching? Why can't I go up these stairs? Oh, good. Okay. Medkit. Okay, how do I switch my gun here? Oh, there we go. Hey, hey! Alright, I'm finally armed and dangerous. There we go. Not that I want to give away my location here. I think when I have the kids, like, learn about, like, guerrilla warfare during, like, the, French and Indian War, I'd like to try to find a way for them to play Fortnite. Because a lot of this involves, like, hiding and getting the drop on people and stuff like that. As opposed to, like, the British way of fighting, which was to wear giant red coats and play music as you attacked, which kind of gives away your, you know, your game plan when you have a full swing music band and bright red coats. Can I drive this bus? Ooh. Alright, gotta get moving. So I guess the whole point of that storm is so people don't just, like, sit around. They have to, like, keep moving and run away from it. I mean, I guess that's, like, a decent gameplay mechanic. The gas stations in Final Fantasy 15 were a lot prettier. Oh, this isn't without its charm. See, if someone comes up on me, I don't know how well I can even aim. It's like I'm walking through upstate New York. So I definitely have the home field advantage here. Like, where is the eye of the storm on, like, can I see it on a map? 50 players remaining. Okay. Can't I just, like, watch Matlock in this cabin and, like, ride out the storm? So they need to have, like, a Matlock Fortnite crossover. Really help bring the generations together. I'm on a roof. And I'm looking at people. No, I'm not. That's something there. Can't tell whether that's a wolf or a buffalo. Either way. I mean, if it's not bothering me, I don't want to bother it. So I'm just gonna go climb this hill. Like D12 and Eminem and his lackeys right there. Where is it? I don't want to, like, waste ammo, but, like, I don't know how to open that chest. I thought I was hitting Y. Darn it, run, 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 run! Damn it! How do we get out of the storm? Okay, I think I'm almost there. No, I'm losing it. Oh, this is such bullshit. man. Get me out of this thing. No, I don't want a quick chat. I want my freaking med kit here. Dude, how do I get my freaking first aid kit? Yeah, dude, I don't know. I mean, even if I had that first aid kit, it wasn't going to work, so. 30th, I don't even know. Alright, well that was Fortnite, so that was pretty fun, actually. I actually enjoyed myself, so, you know. You really can enjoy the newer stuff and the older stuff, so. Fortnite in D12 reference only on the Noel ComiX YouTube channel. Yes, yes. I've seen so many places, and nothing compares to those blue and yellow purple hills, and totally not pills, because, you know, I don't know, whatever. So, cheers. Actually, that was a really good song. Eminem, you know, like, actually, I have a very nice student. He, like, always wears Eminem hoodies and stuff. And, you know, my whole thing is, like, Eminem's, like, he's very talented, and he seems like a pretty cool guy sometimes. And other times he just seems like a clout-chasing hater. So, I don't know. And on the topic of clout, Arrow, you know, many people are not a fan of these glasses, you know, but, I don't know. I did a whole, like, wrestling rant wearing them. And I think, actually, I was a little less precise because I was distracted because I was looking at myself wearing these glasses, and it was a little, you know, distracting, but at the same time, you know, like, it's not without its vibe, you know, so, I don't know, so, but I do definitely feel more in my comfort zone with my red aviators, so, you know, there we go. Alright, let's go play some Dreamcast. Turn this off, and what do I even have in the Dreamcast here? I have Sonic Adventure. I want to play a fighting game, though, so let's go take a little bit of a trip over here. And why don't we play some... Let's attract the male gaze and play some Dead or Alive 2. Yeah, good stuff. All right, let's get the 3D pumping on this thing here. All right, Sonic, I love you, but I'm going to pop Sonic the Hedgehog out. I actually had a viewer from Japan watching the stream I did with Santino. It made me really happy that I had people from Japan watch my live stream, so. Okay, I think what do we got here? There we go. I gotta swap out my aux cord here. Dude, this looks freaking crazy. I mean, like, you know, the HDMI looks nice, but, like, this looks like... I mean, this looks like... like, this looks better than HDMI.
何を知っている。インプシロンとは何のことだ。コントロールは解けてるようね。行くわよ。なさい。ふんふん積んだ。あなたが生きるために。
I always thought that he looked a little freaked out when he said, you know, she's like, I mastered kung fu to live in your world, and he just kind of stares at her like, The only disadvantage is size and power consumption, but the color contrast provided by CRT is honestly unparalleled, yeah. OLED panels have come close, but they lack the practicality. Size and power consumption, yes. Wow, this is not that big. I mean, you could say that, like, you know, the other monitors are bigger. Although I do have the 27-inch Trinitron, which is what we were playing on that with Santino earlier in the night. I do like the Xbox version of this, but I don't know, man. Something about the Dreamcast one really speaks to me. Playing DOA with a mandatory diatribe about feminism and the male gaze, just like the good old days. Don't make me bust out a visual novel.
Get ready.
No, seriously, because Kasumi is tougher than any guy, and every guy will like her because of what she's wearing. And her fighting skills. She's got it all. You know, it's not to like. You can, like, look up her skirt while she punches you in the face. The system works. Honestly, people just want an excuse to bitch about things. Like, I mean, I truly don't freaking care. Like, I saw, like, I don't think I've ever seen Lizzo on anything, and I heard she, like, won some award and was, like, you know, trying to, like, act like a professional victim or something. It's like, I mean, I'm not trying to be weird here, but, like, I've gone out with, like, big girls, and it's like, it's not like, it's not like it's a bad thing. Like, you know, like, there's plenty of, like, bigger girls that get plenty of action. You're not, like, oppressed because you're, you know, like to eat a sandwich or something. Like, I don't know. And I mean, if you act oppressed, that's going to guarantee that you will be oppressed, you know. I mean, I understand, like, having a consciousness and things like that. It's like being aware of power structures. It's like, that's all well and good, but like defining yourself as a victim for attention is really, really not, I think, healthy for people or society. Because I mean, it's like it's a trait of narcissism, is what it is. It's like I'm a victim, but I'm also God. It's like, yeah, you're not. I don't know. It's like a warped, shallow take on Christianity, because God actually was a victim if you believe in, you know, the message of Jesus, right? Like God chose to, you know, sacrifice himself to reconcile humanity to himself, you know? Like, that's like deep. You know, like I'm fat and people don't want to look at my naked body. I'm the new Jesus. Like, this is what we're at right now. Like, it's not good. So, but you know what is good? Dead or Alive 2 on the Sega Dreamcast. They don't make them like this anymore. Seriously, Dead or Alive 6. I don't think Dead or Alive 6 looks this aesthetically pleasing. Did that do it for you, International Channel? Is there my rant while playing Dead or Alive and talking about the male gaze? On topic of the male gaze, I guess like the commentary YouTube is talking about G4 again because they just laid a bunch of people off, and they're mad that Frost wasn't one of them. Listen, I mean, Frost is weird, okay? And that rant was, like, stupid, and I disagree with, like, much of what she said. But, like, it's not like she lives rent-free in my head, you know what I'm saying? It's like, these people are like, why does Frost still have a job? Imagine Lizzo on Dead or Alive. She would just collapse on you is what she would do. She would be a great jujitsu character, actually. Like, just put her inside, be under her side control, and it'd be like drowning in Sonic, you know? To this day, I've said this a million times, how they did not cast Hulk and Brooke Hogan in the Be Dead or Alive movie makes no freaking sense. And the girl they picked from Fast and the Furious to play Kasumi was too scrawny. Like, Kasumi's, like, voluptuous. And I understand that, like, a lot of Asian girls, you know, might... That's not even true. Asian girls have figures, you know. I understand, like, Asian girls tend to be a little tinier, but, like... The casting was not as good as it could have been. And they should have had Dennis Rodman playing Zack, too. Because Dennis Rodman... I mean, Zack is Dennis Rodman. I think Dennis Rodman actually... Didn't Dennis Rodman do Zack's voice in Beach Volleyball? Darn it! I'm gonna lose.
You lose.
E vibrational.
Get ready, fly.
I have Dead or Alive on the PS1 also, which I like. I love the Saturn version, but I really like the PS1 version also because I really like the light and shadow effects that PS1 had on 3D and with their polygonal graphics, and I also really like the fact that they got Bass in there, because Bass is Hulk Hogan, and Hulk Hogan's my favorite wrestler. So actually, Hulk Hogan's my favorite most things. Hulk Hogan's my hero. So. Get him. Oh, dude. Can someone explain to me why Dennis Rodman is not our ambassador to North Korea? Like, I'm serious. Like, what is it, Kim Jong-un? He's a huge Dennis Rodman fan. Dennis Rodman goes there. He's treated like royalty. He is like about as American as it gets for all the right and wrong reasons. And like you have actually open dialogue there. We can actually really kind of think get some progress done toward peace in that region. I'm serious. If we had Dennis Rodman as a conduit for things, And you know, it's like, nah, you know, we want conflict. That sells weapons, and weapons manufacturers, they bribe our politicians. So. But you know who doesn't bribe our politicians? The 5 people at Tecmo who made this game that brings happiness and warmth to us all. Freaking Lionheart. By the way, Chris Jericho's using his Lionheart gimmick, and he's not using his All the Days of My Life music, which is making me a little disappointed. So close. Come on. I will beat this guy with my name backwards. No, I won't. I'm not good enough with Tina. I'm not gonna lie, I picked Tina for the looks, and I was hoping I'd pick her with the cat outfit on. Hold up.
Get ready, one.
Oh, come on. This is not good. I should have chosen Kasumi and Zack, which is normally the team I go with here. Or Kasumi and Bass.
Get ready, one.
I should probably bust out the international channel tapes pretty soon. I gotta review KOF 13 and probably Final Fantasy 13 because I'm approaching 1400. It's going pretty well. Actually, I need to do a new upload. I need to do a brand new review of Final Fight 1 on the Game Boy Advance because I just did not like the camera angle on the one that I had. I tried to like crop it and kind of stretch it a little bit, and it just wasn't working. Because when I was at the old house, I had the Commodore 64 sometimes up on its legs, the monitor, and so it made this like bottom-up camera angle, which sometimes was like really good for picture clarity, but other times it just made it look like you were looking up at a skyscraper, you know, so. Darn it. Feels really nice to stream. I haven't streamed in a minute, you know. We finally got him. No, we don't. Darn it. Dude, come on. No, damn it. Subscriber count is climbing. Tell your friends. I'm still not monetized. You know, I looked into it because, like, I'm approaching like 1400, so I was kind of like thinking, like, oh, should I like look into this? And then I don't know, man. I was like starting to like look at like YouTube videos on the topic, and it's like I'm not getting rid of my copyrighted shit. Like, I don't want money for it. I'm not looking to make money on it, but I do not want like YouTube like. You know, I don't want to like expose myself to like the system because part of my channel is personality and archiving, like archiving things that I find like beautiful and I want to preserve and stuff like that. And I don't want to just do it on Internet Archive. Number one, because I don't have any like account on Internet Archive. But I've built like friends and an audience and a channel and stuff. Like I want that stuff to be like part of my channel, you know, and you know, I am 1,000% fine with having the ad revenue of any copyright stuff going to the people who want to have it. You know, that's fine by me. I just don't want YouTube saying, like, you know, I don't want them, you know, messing around with my stuff. And, like, so many, like, people who have, you know, monetized channels, they're, like, so paranoid about, you know, like, oh, I can't have copyrighted music and stuff. Like, do you know why my, like, episode of X-Men off Nico Doga is, like, better than Caboose's Retro Obscurities? Who's the first one that posted it? It's because he, last I saw, cut out the opening music to it because I think he wanted to monetize it. It's like, bro, like, I don't freaking care. I mean, Caboose's is awesome. Like, the reason I didn't credit him originally in the video because his channel used to be called, like, Kiddo Cabooses, and, like, I didn't want it to sound like I was, like, looking at some weird channel, like, because cabooses can also mean butt, you know? So it's like, oh, big thanks to Kid Butt channel. It's like, they're like, no, I'm just not even gonna give him credit for that. I'm just gonna say, like, I found this man a really cool YouTuber. And it's not like he made the content himself. I mean, it was just like some old thing off Nico Doga that he posted. And I posted my own intro to it and showed some of my artwork and chatted and stuff, so. But yeah, like, I mean, I want like, you know, Princess Rouge up there and stuff like that, you know, but a lot of my channel is original content. It's my drawings and game reviews and stuff. But I also like to have my artwork to music that inspires me too, you know. I think that's interesting. Even if a lot of people don't watch it. I mean, some people, my most popular video is my artwork and music, so. But yeah, I don't know. I just, long story short, it's like, it would be cool to have some extra money and get, you know, monetized for my hard work. But on the other time, I don't want to jinx a good thing that I have going here, you know. And I don't like being beholden to anyone. I like being able to, like, do my own thing and keep it real, you know. So. You know, cause I saw one guy who quit his job to do YouTube, and you know, one thing I like about my channel is it's got a little bit of everything on it. You know, like, it's got some gaming, it's got, you know, anything I'm interested in I have on the channel. You know, like religion, philosophy, sports, you know, sparring videos, pro wrestling weblogs, you know, like that kind of. I mean, it's mostly gaming and stuff, but like, I like being able to have, like, it be like, you know, an eclectic channel. And the thing is, a lot of guys will say, it's like, no, your channel has to be, like, on one topic, and, like, that's how you build your base, you know. It's like, they're doing that because they want money, you know. It's like, but once you go down that path, it's like, you know, your channel loses what makes it special, you know. Alright, you and me, Leon. Leon Phelps, the ladies' man. Damn it.
You lose.
Alright, I have to stop because I'm gonna play this all night here. Okay, let's do international channel saying. You like Lost Universe that much? A lot of content you have is honestly something difficult to directly monetize. I don't care, you know. Sucks that's how YouTube works. Like, I don't care, man. Like, I don't care. It is what it is. Like, I'd rather have good content than monetized content, you know. So, like, I want my YouTube channel to be how I want it, you know. I don't want my YouTube channel to be, like, you know, what I'm thinking. It's like, oh, it's got... I don't want the powers that be at YouTube to be, like, manipulating me to, like, have my channel be a certain way, consciously or subconsciously, with money. Like, I want my YouTube channel to be about self-expression and entertainment, you know, and quality. Um, but at the same time, I mean, it would be nice to get, you know, a little kickback from you know, because I mean, honestly, I think some of the stuff would qualify as fair use, but I just don't care. It's like, dude, if it's like I've got a job, you know. This is, I do this because I like it. I don't do it for money. So, what time is it? Oh man, it's like after 1 o'clock. Let's like really quick pop in an international channel tape, and we'll call it a stream. Well, that was a disappointing showing in Dead or Alive. Be careful; those words might lead to folks at YouTube to raise their eye at you a bit. What do you mean? I love the folks at YouTube and their benevolent regime. I, for one, you know, will use my role as an educator to round up people to dwell in their underground YouTube caves. And yeah, there you go. Hail ants. I mean, hail YouTube. I don't know. So. I mean, honestly, like, it's really funny because I feel like sometimes I wonder, like, is it because I have copyright claimed stuff on my channel, if that somehow hurts how my channel is pushed out sometimes, because I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm not in it for the money, but I would like to have the views to share the stuff, you know, like, and I think some of my stuff is pretty interesting and unique. So, I mean, it is what it is. So. All right, what do we got in the old VCR here? Oh yeah, the last time we streamed, we ended with George W. Bush dancing with his wife, and then I started ranting about neocons. All right, good time. Good times.
Companies are struggling to change, struggling with the complexities of e-business, with making.
All right, fast forward here. We have various Washington ghouls here, you know, talking about George Bush taking office. Oh, Greta Van Susteren before her facelift. I don't know why girls get facelifts. They don't look good. Like, seriously, like, they don't. They look like melted mannequins. Here's church. I taped mass. So it's all part of the Noel ComiX you know, experience. We got anime, we got politics, we got religion, all on a VHS tape. That doesn't encapsulate Noel. I don't know what does. Even though making small compilations of all the times we were watching it. Or ever thought of thinking small compilations of making? Yes, I have, because I actually did do a couple of clips of me playing Moonwalker. I clipped out the whole Moonwalker arcade gameplay and the whole Street Fighter the movie, the game arcade edition gameplay, and so I think it would be cool to do that. Basically, what I do is I just record it off. I try to record that section off my phone, so you know, because I don't want to download like a 2-hour stream, you know. But yeah, no, I think that would be a fun idea. I mean, we've got so much interesting stuff. All right, what do we got on the tape now here? Nothing. Is that the end of it? Was Mass the last thing on the tape? I think it probably was. I would always, if I didn't go to church in person, I would always tape it. So that's why there's so much Mass on my tapes. So eject. I know sometimes I'm like running into reruns here. But at the same time, I also know I have more tapes that I haven't shown you guys. Let's pop in this one here. It looks a little dusty. They're like, it's got Power of Love on it, which is a J drama that has like one of the best openings. Ooh, House Hinoichi Tofu.
前略お母さんずいぶん私もジンだわ夏はめんつゆでつるるんとおいしいハウスすくい豆腐特選絹ごし豆腐もよろしく
Are you burdened by too much debt?
Hi, I'm Jordan.
Yes, I am. No, he had the answers to help me. Oh wait, I think I missed the opening here. Yes, I love the opening to this show. This is one of the best openings in anything. A good J drama called A Serious Affair. And I have the credits to that on my channel too. It's like all the characters swimming around in a kaleidoscope to this song called Do You Remember Me? But I mean, I used to play the crap out of this song like every time on the VHS tapes because we're watching the tofu commercial again. I wish I recorded some J drama, but I had to make room for my DBZ. Yeah, I've done that before. I mean, if you had to choose, DBZ was the thing to choose. So,
前略お母さんずいぶん
have either of you guys seen the new movie, the Gohan and Piccolo movie?
つるるんとおいしい
Because I know I've said it a bunch, but it's
特選
really
絹ごし
good.
豆腐もよろしく
Are you burdened by too much debt?
Hi, I'm Jordan Goodman.
It's kind of weird, you know, like I still feel like I'm very much the person I was in the early 2000s when I was in college watching the International Channel. And then, you know, sometimes I stop and think it's like, you know, it's been some years since then. And I don't know. I miss the days when I could find like a Japanese student and like chew their ear about this stuff. And then they'd always be shocked that someone actually watched it, you know? Like, how do you know about that? It's like, I watch the international channel. And it's just funny that, you know, my mom thought that she was going to like the international channel. And I was like, oh, I'm, you know, told you, like, an international, I think it was International Channel's interview he did with me. It was like, you know, we got like the WB and the International Channel at the same time. And I just wanted to watch Dawson's Creek. And Dawson's Creek ended up like being a really stupid show in the end. And International Channel ended up being like the best TV show channel ever. You know? Even if it's been 1 year or 10 years, if it's what you like, it doesn't hurt anybody. Why the hell not? You got that right, man. Good to see it isn't just Goku and Vegeta in the spotlight. Yeah, seriously. I haven't seen it. It's just finishing Super. You don't really need to finish Super to see the movie. You know, I mean, it's pretty much... It's the same. It's if you well, put it this way. I mean, Broly. It's a sequel to the Broly movie that takes things in a very different direction. The Broly movie, the new Broly movie, which is canon, I guess, was very good. But it was like a very kind of like typical Goku, Vegeta, Dragon Ball Z movie, which was good. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was great. But this movie really does what has been like sorely lacking in Dragon Ball, and that is spotlight and character development for people who aren't Goku and Vegeta. And you know, Gohan being my favorite character, it was just so good to see him get the spotlight back. You know, it takes you right back to the '90s, man. And yeah, the whole like interplay of characters and it's just it's a really funny movie. Like I'd say it's about like 70% Dragon Ball, 30% Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, it was great. I mean, I would have seen it more than 2 times if I actually had the time. You know. But yeah, no, I'm definitely I'm getting the hard copy of it too.
My kids call it the red mask.
Don't want to spoil anything, but it seems a little excessive.
All on my face.
They overdid the hair on Gohan. No, they didn't. They did not overdo the hair on Gohan. Because when Gohan was Super Saiyan 2 in the original, he had that crazy hair. So that was like sticking way up in the air. So they went for that again. Toei heard Noel's cries. Yes. I made many a complaining YouTube rant about the lack of Gohan as the main character, and that we all knew that Gohan was the strongest because he was the strongest non-fused Dragon Ball Z character, and how it was total bullshit that he didn't get to beat Majin Buu, and now justice has finally been served. So it's really Gohan is really cool in the movie too. You know, he's very relatable. You know. He just starts off like goofy and nerdy and likable, and then, you know, he just progressively, as the scenario calls for it, turns into more of a badass. And it's really fun the way that they do it. And I mean, there's not one character in that movie that's not enjoyable. The bad guys are funny too. And I think having Berserker Cell was... It actually made sense, because I think if you actually introduced Cell as a supervillain with a, you know, fully formed mind, it would have been too much. It would have had too many narrative moving pieces, you know. It is a good throwback, yes. Although I like the way Mystic Gohan looked, but Mystic Gohan was in the movie. I like this opening, the hey hey hey, with like the girls in the jungle. Ooh, music awards. I should try to upload this.
なんだかんだで最高視聴率でしょう。この栄えある賞に輝いたのはヘイヘイヘイ最高視聴率28そんな彼女のとっておきのスペシャルトークンライブを一挙大公開。まずはこちらからチェックイットアウト。
Utada Hikaru is cool. I was never like as into her as Ayumi Hamasaki or Team Revolution, but I mean, I thought she was cool, you know. Oh man, I should probably. I figured it was his natural state with nothing inhibiting his potential. I still wonder why the hell they keep labeling Mystic Gohan as a transformation. I think in order to get the Mystic state, he has to have a certain level of ability to access it. So it is his, like, he doesn't have to be a Super Saiyan. Like, he's stronger than a Super Saiyan, but he has to, I think, get to the point where he can go beyond a Super Saiyan. Like, so I think it's like, you know, it's easy for him to know how to transform into being a Super Saiyan, but I think he has to be in have a certain degree of mental and physical clarity to be able to access Mystic Gohan, which is like crazy strong. And then, you know, then Beast Gohan is like, you know, stronger than everyone in the show. So, I mean, I don't think that's spoiling anything. Like, Gohan's new form is like on T-shirts and stuff. So, you know, as is Piccolo's. I like Orange Piccolo is really cool. They definitely have to do. They definitely have to do more with that. I mean, even if they do stories where Goku is the main character, they still have to have Gohan be stronger than Goku. And still have him be able to access his beast form. You know, it'll just all be like narratively how stuff works. But I like the idea of all having the characters be in like orbit of each other. You know, where it's not like one is like grossly outclassed by the other to the point where they become irrelevant. So, I mean, and that was like a really good thing about the movie, is that it was one of those movies where you had like all of the guys fighting the bad guy at once. That was like a really cool climactic scene where like everyone who could was fighting Cellmax, you know, including Krillin. Alright, well, it's after 2 o'clock, so we'll have to save more of hey for the next live stream, which could be soon. So far, I mean, I don't want to jinx it. School's not bad, but it's still kind of the honeymoon period. I'm kind of hoping they throw something to expand. Yes, absolutely. Well, they're definitely going to, I think, because at the end of the movie, they had them doing the fusion dance again, and it looked like they got it right the second time. So, but yeah, absolutely. I would sure hope so. Good night, International Channel. Good night, Arrow. Hopefully you enjoyed this live stream, and if you didn't get a chance to check out the previous live stream from tonight, what Santino and I did, it was about an hour long. You know, you feel free to check that one out too. And yeah, hopefully nothing was too rambling or boring or too much dead air. But yeah, I will try to rest well and come back in the near future for more YouTube fun and excitement and live streaming action. So until next time, guys, my name is Noel. You take care, and I will see you in the very near future for more antics